silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of a silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. Oh. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. Oh. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never enough.
We hook up in my car, driving so far, play your guitar, you'd show me your art. Let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars. We were never apart, drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, open when it's gone. Took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on.
It's too late now. I remember
I remember everything and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. Late nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious.
We love to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.
It's too late now, I remember everything and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be.
Now I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
I felt so deep, I wasn't wise. I let you in, I didn't read the signs. Oh, for a second it felt right. But maybe there ain't nobody that could really be like you. Tonight I'm moving like I never knew you. And I miss you that we can die. And I hear myself, yeah, myself. Tonight I'm moving like I never knew you. 'Cause in a second
Chat. How are you? How's everyone doing? Tramp, what's happening? Behaving? Bah, ha, 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 ha. All right. Let's tune into our players and see what they're up to.
His tablet, right.
Hi, guys.
Hey, hey.
How's it going?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your week?
I mean, you know, it was a week.
Yeah.
I am I do not have any ringing endorsements for the work week.
No.
Mine was not bad because I will actually be starting a job tomorrow.
Hey, congratulations.
There you go.
Thank you.
Doing what, if you care saying?
It
Or-
says software engineering on the title.
Oh,
Okay.
So, software engineering. Nice.
It is actually going to be testing and doing lab stuff, but there's a
Okay.
lot of crossover.
Cool. Good times. I haven't even looked. Do we have everyone in?
We are missing Roz, I believe.
Roz.
I mean, it is Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, but she said
For all
that
we
she was
know, she could be, power chugging a beer or something.
Well, she did say that she was going to be here like 2 days ago. So
Okay. She's probably just running a little bit late.
I'm dropping into her DMs right now.
Woo!
Princess, how was your week this week?
Why are we even? Why?
That kind of week.
I like poking the bear.
Oh my god.
Were there any horrible creatures that we're going to have to worry about facing in the game?
Say that
Okay.
again?
Like
Were there any horrible monstrous creatures in your life
Oh.
that we'll have to worry
no,
about?
the only current animal problem we're having is gnats.
Did you have any horrible monstrous creatures in your bedroom this week, Princess?
No.
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 I remember back when when the spice was there. I used to be your horrible monstrous creature, and
I was going to say, please don't finish that sentence, but then you finished it.
Yeah. But anyway, that D&D stuff.
Yeah.
like I'd come in and she'd start screaming.
A traditional 1950s style marriage. How
I don't
nice.
remember that part, but
It's just as long as it's not a random monster, I don't care.
You don't remember screaming in the bedroom, Princess?
I lose no matter how I answer this, so let's just play.
Chris, how was your week?
It was a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I would
Not
say
all
just
the overtime right now.
kill anyone?
Close, but I've managed to not.
That's good. Like
nice dodge.
it's generally frowned upon.
It is.
Figured they wouldn't let me play if I was in jail, so I held myself back.
I mean, if you have a really good excuse,
Well, truck
Idiot.
drivers being truck drivers isn't a really good excuse, so.
That's true.
I can't remember how to fade out the yes. Okay. All right, chat can see what I'm doing here. You guys can't yet. I was trying to fix a map. I do want to share something kind of funny here. Let's switch to different screen. Oh, that one. That one. So the princess just sent me this picture, which, if you've been following the news this week, I thought was pretty funny. It's the old,
where is said picture?
well, I've got it posted up on the stream right now. If you're not watching that, I will.
Understood that we're not supposed to watch that because we can see all your rolls.
Yeah.
Not to mention, stuff like secret rooms or other parts of the map. So, in general, I do not watch the stream.
I was testing you.
That's what you were doing.
I was testing you to see if you get a bunch of cheaters.
Just, post in Discord, oh, beast of the bedroom.
There. I put it in the lounge for you guys to see. But anyways, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Good one, Princess. Got the F-22 loaded with the, you know,
Oh, yeah.
the AIM-9
Thumbtacks.
Sidewinder thumbtacks for balloon popping.
The deadliest of thumbtacks.
Ah, I'm surprised there's not a Lego in there.
There could be a
Seriously.
Lego. Maybe the pilot is a little Lego guy. You don't know.
Wouldn't be the sail then.
Is that
Fair.
that's how we're putting a pin in the war?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Oh,
Well, I don't know what is going on with Ross here. Oh, I have
I'm
a
right here.
reply. Oh, sorry about
Hey.
that. Lost track of time.
Yeah.
Hi, Roz.
Hey,
Hello.
Roz.
I'm
I
glad
said
that
hi
I.
earlier, but didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
Oh, just said, bruh, shut the fuck up. How was your week, Ross?
It was really nice. It's been busy. I've started paralegal classes lately, so kind of balancing that work, but it's nice.
Nice.
I really like being back in academia. It suits me.
Are all of you guys super excited to watch the Dodgers versus the Sharks this afternoon? Or is it the Nuggets?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I got no dog in that race.
Yeah, I don't either.
There's a Rihanna concert happening later, and that's really exciting.
hockey's really fun.
Personally, I'm a Niners fan, and they got knocked out at almost the finish line there. So yeah, I kind of don't give a shit, and we're all gamer nerds, so I'm kind of expecting my largest Twitch viewership of all time today.
I mean, you can hope, but I mean, the draw of all those swanky Super Bowl commercials are hard to resist.
Yeah,
Is hard to resist. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, allow me to quickly interject. If you want to see the greatest commercial montage or series of all time, there is an 11-part series of Japanese commercials regarding I think it's either like chewing gum or taffy. Go on YouTube and look up long man commercials. It is the Game of Thrones of Japanese ad television.
Interesting.
Yep.
So
just
lots
watching
of
Game of Thrones posts earlier.
lots of Japanese guys banging their sisters and dragons and chewing gum, huh?
Oh. No, I meant more as in like a sweeping epic. You can cut out the incesty parts.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm tracking now.
All right. Sweet.
Hey, Sam, why don't you bring all of us up to speed on where we're at?
Okay. What has gone before? Let me make a little note. It is now the 12th. Okay, so at the start of last session, we had returned to town with our tails between our legs, either metaphorically or, in fact, physically, in the case of, say, Cathbad. Short on resources, low on health, battered and bruised. We returned to town in the I guess like early to mid afternoon, and so rather than waste that time, we ran off on a number of side missions, if you will. Cathbad looked into getting his sword uncursed with the priests of Pharasma. They were busy and basically were not interested in assisting. They kind of waved him off. The priest noted that healing was stretched thin due to the strain of all the adventurers, and advised us to seek supplies in town, but noted that even the healing supplies in town were drying up as well. From there, Catbad traveled into town looking for a way to upgrade his weapon. Vasadi went with him, and so at one point they both ended up shopping for scrolls and potions. They met a rogues gallery of shady dealers with questionable deals. Meanwhile, across town, Sylvanta and I did research at the library. The sage that I had hired to investigate the eye of, what was it again? The erudite eye. The sage I had hired to investigate the erudite eye was in fact doing so, to my unconcealed and entirely unfeigned delight. I had no interest in spending a night in jail for beating an old man senseless. Let's see. Once we had finished with that, Sylvanta went on to do some research on combating the undead with my assistance. We were very successful with our research. Then, thirsty and wishing to wash all of the book dust out of our parched throats, we returned back to the tavern, whereupon we had a fabulous meal of roast stuffed lizard with candy scarab beetles and a tasty reduction sauce. In the morning, we awoke refreshed and returned back to the house of Pantheru. We returned to the room where we had been so nearly wiped out, and we resumed our search. To the south of the room that we were in, there was a short flight of stairs going down that ended in a door with the Pantheru sigil carved into it. Past the door was a 30 by 20 room with a sarcophagus at the far end of the room. In the feeble torchlight, we could see gold and gems glittering on the sarcophagus. Hylia and I went to work, and we searched the room for traps, while the rest of the team covered us. No traps were found. We lit torches, placed them in the torch holders in the corner of the room, and we began to search the room in earnest. Catbad and Sylvanta opened the sarcophagus of Pantheru the Younger, releasing a cloud of dust and prompting Sylvanta to sneeze mightily. Inside were the remains of Pantheru the Younger, wrapped in linen, bearing a beautiful rapier, pristine, untouched by age, as well as a choker, which later we found was a choker of elocution. Both glowed when detect magic was cast. There was a gold funerary mask, a gold pendant with a turquoise scarab. There was a rotted leather pouch with some semi-precious gems. We reverently removed all of these items and resealed the sarcophagus without removing the gold or gems that were embedded in the lid of the sarcophagus. After a moment for introspection, we left the crypt and we circled around the house, avoiding it, but rather circling around to the north side where there was a large yard 40 feet wide, 100 feet long, with a well, a stone table, and a bench, and some small outbuildings. We deduced that this was probably the servant side of the housing complex. While we were looking about, we heard the sound of some scaly vipers attacking. A swarm. And then that is where we left off.
A swarm, in fact, of
A
scaly
swarm of
vipers.
sneaky snakes.
Yes, not to be confused with the lazy cliff snakes.
Which I was going to ask if they were cousins.
No,
Okay.
no relation.
Excellent.
All right. So with that, roll for initiative.
I hope I didn't keep everyone waiting too long.
No. We were kind of, dicking around.
Yeah, we were having some light chitty chat. Scary snake.
But were we having kitty chat? Because, this can't bad.
No.
You know what? Next time we're going to have kitty chat.
Yeah.
I know, we need some kitty chat.
All right. So based on those rolls, it looks like the good guys are going first.
Amazing how speedy everyone we face is.
Yeah.
So they're all like freaking methed out monsters.
Yeah.
Also, we're a little bit slow lately.
Also, I don't see said critters on the combat tracker.
I should probably show them, and
There
I
we
should
go.
probably also share the
Hey.
battle map with you, huh?
Ooh, battle map. Okay, so there are actually 2 swarms of sneaky snakes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so you guys have just come through this archway that's to your left, the west, like the southwest, and had started kind of venturing forth into the courtyard. And yeah, all of a sudden, snickety snakes come flying out from everyone. The first one decides that Catbad is the greatest threat. Catbad, all you see is a bunch of cucumbers laying around on the ground. You're pretty freaked out.
This is why I'm going last in the initiative.
10, 15, 20, 25. All right. You see several of these vipers like rear up, and you see venom like spraying from their fangs. Everybody that is within. Alright, I guess it's just going to be Catbad. No, I'm sorry. It is going to be. Yeah, it's just going to be Catbad. Boy. Positioned that the wrong way. No, I didn't. It's going to be Blaze, Catbad, and Hylia. You guys need to make a. What kind of save is this?
Probably Fortitude if it's poison.
It is poison.
Oh, I'm no longer wounded, right?
No, you guys should be all healed up.
Okay. All right. So Fortitude saving throw.
Yep, that's not gonna cut it. Okay, yeah. Catbad, I need you to make me a reflex save. Okay, you actually succeed. Nice job.
Cat like reflexes.
Cat like
It's fine.
reflexes.
There you go.
All right. So, all 3 of you take oh, that's lame. It's only it's only 2 rounds. Okay, so each of you guys take a point of damage for the next 2 rounds. That were in the 3 of you. So Blaze, Catbad, and Hylia. So basically, these guys rear up and spray poison that hits the 3 of you guys, and it's in your eyes and your mouth, and you're like,
Teeny tiny cloud of venom.
yeah, and it stings a lot. Catbad is being swarmed by these guys, and he's like ducking and dodging as they're like striking, with their fangs at him. Much of it's just kind of bouncing off of his armor. All right, that is all for them. So, Blaze.
Okay. Let's see. This is a swarm, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. I am going to. Excuse me. Hold on a moment. Okay, sorry. Let me check to see the number of potions I have ready for the day. Okay. I have a potion of alchemist fire.
Okay.
I will draw it from my pouch. That's action 1. Action 2, I will throw said bottle of lesser alchemist fire at the snakes. Do an actions roll. All right. This is the yep. Okay. Oh, I didn't target them because I'm a dumbass. Okay, hang on.
Well, hold on.
Okay, now they're targeted.
You hit.
Okay. It's weird. Oh, I must have grabbed the wrong die because it rolled with a +5 bonus instead of a +9. I don't know why it did that, but whatever. Would a 27 have been enough to get a critical strike?
No, just barely not.
All right. Well, that's okay. Let me see. I wish to.
So when you roll
Formulas.
damage, add 5.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to do 1d8 plus 5. All right, we'll take 11 points of damage, giant pile of snakes.
All right.
Okay, and then for my last action, I will
furious.
I will run behind the thief. I will precipitously flee.
Okay.
Repositioning for a later event.
Grapes
That's the end of my turn. Yeah. All right, Hylia, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to stab the shit out of these people. Snake things. So I need, I guess, to move up 5
Correct.
feet, and then screw it. I'm gonna go around and flank them on the other side of Cathbad.
Okay.
And
Nice.
then try to kill them. Are they flanked? Do I have to wait for something?
Yeah.
Are you targeting said snakes?
No, I'm not. I'm a
You
mess
should
right
totally
now.
target the snakes.
Which ones are these?
The said snakes are the most dangerous of all things.
I believe
The
it's
first
Viper
ones.
Swarm 2. That is the one between you and Catbad.
I hope.
Aren't they the ones on the top?
Oh. You know what? I've got them. Hang on. Hold on. There we go. Now target the correct one. And
What the hell was that?
do you have the correct one targeted now? Because I moved
Hold
the token.
I have Viper's. Is which?
So deselect whatever you targeted. No, deselect the other one.
I'm doing, obviously.
Yeah, I switched them up on you.
Yeah. Swarm 2 is the one that's between Catbad and Hylia. I have confirmed with my
Okay,
own
great. So I'm
researches.
good. I can just stab whatever.
1 second. Now you can.
Okay, great. Thanks. I don't know what's happening. I'm so stressed out.
That was almost a 20.
It was almost 20.
But it's still a critical.
Not quite.
Oh.
It says
Oh.
critical.
Oh, that's right, because they're flat-footed.
Because they're flat-footed.
There you go.
Nice.
Holy.
And then all the dice get rolled.
Beautiful.
So
That was amazing.
as you're like with your, Ginsu knife, like chopping them, you notice that they don't take quite as much damage as you would think that they would, but they're still pretty upset.
Well, this is literally the only skill I have, so I'm gonna stab them again. Hopefully.
I like the black and purple die.
Thank you. Not quite as dramatic.
Still a pretty good hit.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You definitely chopped many of them up.
Mint. All right, Basadi, do something impressive because they don't like being stabbed.
Let's see. Move there.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to acid splash him. I got him. Yeah. Okay.
All right. What's the area that splashes?
Says targets just one creature.
Oh, okay.
I know. Okay, I'm done.
All right. The other good guys. Seeing the opportunity, they come up on Hylia, who is now flat-footed.
They are sneaky snakes.
They are schnickety snakes.
Ooh.
All right. So Hylia, the first thing that you need to do is make a reflex save.
Okay.
You succeed.
Woohoo.
All right. So you only take 4 points of damage. You'll need to record that.
I'm updating that as we're going.
Okay, and then secondly, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Ooh.
That's almost a 20.
almost
So they're rolling a 20.
That's not hard.
Oh man, this is gonna get you for 6 rounds. All right, so the first round, you take another point of damage from the poison. All right, not that terrible. Okay, Savanta.
Alrighty. So Savanta, first things first, she's gonna step just about here. So 10 squares from where she presently is. As that'll be her first action. As her second action, she will take out her bow, and she will prepare one of her fire arrows, the one she prepared earlier when we were in the House of Panthero, or at least that side building of it.
Okay.
So I think that consumes her actions.
It does.
Okay, so that's basically a prep round. Okay, so yeah, she's ready to attack, but she's attacking next round.
Okay, get back.
Okay,
Snakes.
first off,
Why does it always have to be snakes?
raise the frickin' shield.
Okay.
So, oof, with the shield, it's good against swarms.
It is.
Second,
Do I have to make a save or something on that? Refresh my memory.
I don't know. It's the shield you gave me.
I know,
I
but it's your shield now.
believe-
I've forgotten about
Yeah.
it.
I believe that there is a saving throw. Hang on.
All right, are you making the command?
Once per day on command. I did not give the command. I just readied the shield.
Not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's on command that all the goodies happen. So
All right. I must search
Actually, you
this
know what?
body.
it doesn't say that it's part of the.
Actually, the swarm thing.
I think the swarm thing's separate. I don't. It just says in addition, a scarab shield can protect its
It
rulers
says
from
it's a
swarms.
mindless swarm. Mindless swarm. Are these a mindful or mindless swarm?
They are not mindless. They are a bunch of snakes.
Okay, so it's not going to. necessarily affect them that way then. I mean, they're a committee, and committees become stupider as they go. But
Yeah, I don't know how intelligent a swarm of snakes actually is.
I can tell you, this particular swarm is pretty stupid. They have a -4 int.
I would say that probably constitutes mindless, swarm-wise. Like the only thing I could think of that would be less or more mindless than a swarm that had a -4 intelligence would be like maybe a swarm of undead, if such a thing exists.
yeah, because we fought one earlier.
Oh yeah, that's true. Huh.
They rolled a 17, so they succeeded on their will save.
DC 11 save.
Yeah,
It's not a great save, but it's a save.
it is. They could have
I mean,
fumbled.
it's something.
They would have.
I mean, it's it's basically a 50-50 shot, right?
Yeah, just ever so slightly in the favor of the defender, but hey,
Right.
that's fine. I've got my shield up now, so my armor class goes up slightly. And then I have a
Everyone, I'm going to step aside for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm going to slice at them with my longest sword of my newly purchased long sword of slicing.
Okay. You're slice and dice.
If I can get it fine. Oh, fine. Got them selected. There we go. That hit.
That does hit.
Excellent.
Thanks to the heroic efforts of Hylia.
Nice.
Hurrah for flanking.
And again.
That also hits. Partially resisted, but they're definitely not happy.
Well, that's what happens when you attack somebody with a sword.
The swarm has been thinned.
Okay, stage 1.
When it says
Stage
flat-footed, these are snakes. Do they even have feet?
Fair. That's a fair question.
Stage 2. All right, the three of you that I mentioned earlier, so that's Blaze, Hylia, and Catbad. You guys each take 3 points of damage, and you're feeling like you don't quite have full control of your motor skills. Like you're feeling sluggish.
Oh my god, did you accidentally give me alcohol?
Neurotoxins.
So
He
each
hates
of you,
it. He hates it forever.
oops, each of you have clumsy 1. Where did it go? Clumsy 1. So Blaze, Hylia, and the bad kitty. All right. Secondly, Hylia and Catbad, make me reflex saves.
You guys are supposed to be good at this.
For real. Hold on. Burn my dice. I don't care how pretty they are.
All right. Catbad, you take 15 points of damage. And Hylia, you take 12 points of damage.
Okay, everything's great. It's fine.
All right.
Still green. We have hope.
Blaze.
Okay. Alrighty. So I am going to I am going to hang on. What's my inventory like?
He's gonna hang
Okay.
on.
All right. I will
Chat, he's
advance
hanging on.
to behind cat bed.
Okay.
I will interact to brew up a vial of I think it's minor life. Where's my thing? Oh, it's hidden by the back. Right. Okay, that's why I couldn't see it. All right. Elixir of life, minor. Okay. So, and then for my third action, I will feed him said elixir. Now, the healing,
back.
yeah, the healing point bonus is not that big of a deal. It only gives you back a d6 of health, which I will now roll. So you get 4 hit points back. But for the next 10 minutes, you also get an additional +1 bonus to further resist any diseases and poisons.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So you now have a slightly higher resistance to the poison. And that's basically all of my actions.
Cool. Okay.
All right. Hylia?
Man, I'm busy to do that with the one in my pocket.
Kill it, hopefully.
Do please.
If you must. Which one are you targeting?
I still have one of them targeted, right?
I assume so.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
the
gonna keep that one targeted.
The one in between you and Cat Lad? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not looking very good. That's a hit.
What? How did I do 0 damage to it?
All the little snakies.
Because it's
ducked
got
and dodged.
resistances.
I know, but like, what? I don't have any other skills.
Okay. So at that point, were I a strategical-minded stabby person, I would perhaps make a recall knowledge roll to see what you could do to counteract the effect
Yeah,
of the
I
damage
can do that.
resistance.
Can I do that, please?
You certainly can. Make me a recall knowledge, nature. Survival. Whatever falls under there. 21? Okay. What would you like to know?
Kill it.
Okay, so what their weaknesses are?
Yes.
They are weak to area effect 2 damage and splash damage. They are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, excision. Oh, sorry, they're immune to precision.
Lovely. So I'm gonna let Vasadi know that.
Okay, that'll be your third action.
Yeah, I'm done. I got nothing.
What do you yell to Kasadi?
What you just yelled to me? Splash him with
Susceptible to
something?
splash.
Yeah.
But I just yelled to you. You hear a voice from the clouds above. My child, these are resistant to your weapons. You must use splash damage or area of effect damage.
Yeah, guys, there's this like super weird voice in my head. He says he's the DM. He like runs this whole thing. But anyway, if you like splash these sneaky snakes, they're probably gonna die. They don't care that I'm stabbing them.
That's if I have aim. Let's see. So, I'll try acid slash again.
Thanks!
No, I have no aim.
You know, you have been rolling so shitty with your attacks because you've got a +10 to hit. Like,
I know.
have you burned your dice? Have you melted your dice yet?
I would torture those dice.
Might I suggest that you burn those mint green monstrosities?
I think the question that we need to now ask is, Is there something you can do that does not involve an attack roll? Because it's looking like you're not going to be landing any hits today.
Well, I mean, she should keep
Uh,
trying. I don't know. Roll
Yeah.
a test d20 and let's see how this one comes out. Did you
Fingers
get a
crossed.
good set? I mean, that's a lot better. That would have actually hit.
22, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. I have like one action left. Nothing to, or I don't think I can't think of anything. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't think of anything?
Oh, she did the nature roll.
Okay. Well, wait. You have... Because you've done the one action, right? You attack said
A
snake.
spell is 2 actions.
Oh, okay. All right. So move for position. Draw a potion.
Like where I'm at.
Or a
That's,
scroll. Or a wand. Like you
Don't
got
have a wand.
anything?
No.
Okay
Drop a
then.
fireball
We have-
right on the Viper Swarm.
Okay,
number
I
2.
can burning hands, but that's another 2 actions, and I'd have to move to get there.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm done.
All right. All right. Good
Doesn't
guys.
Basadi have our scrolls of healing and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So your draw a scroll?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
All right. Viper Swarm number 1 is going to. Okay, Hylia, pardon me. Make me a reflex save.
Dodge.
Ooh, very good.
It's like, how much higher can I? Please
Right.
tell me enough.
You're like ducking and dodging and rolling. They are going to. Honestly, they've got some good positioning there. Make me a second. Oh, you know what? I do have to do your stage 2 damage. All right, you take 4 points of poison damage. That's all they've got. Like, I kind of like where they've got you guys all in squeeze. Savanta.
Alright. Salanta, now that she has her bow ready, she targets the swarm nearest to Catbad. I think that's swarm number 2. And she will attack them. Huh. It says it shows me as targeting, but it keeps not appearing on my thing, but it looks like I'm doing it.
No,
It's not showing on your screen yet.
I'm not?
Yeah, I don't see it in the tracker.
I show myself as targeting them, but it doesn't play on the tracker. I'm a little confused.
Well, let's see what happens when you roll a die.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack on it.
Alright. Let's give it a go.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Okay. And you'll note it doesn't indicate that you attacked said swarm.
You have to control quick.
I have its control left click as usual, yeah?
Yeah, in the combat tracker, though, not on the screen. Not on
I'm
the-
seeing an arrow pointing to them on my screen, but it won't do anything for it.
Yeah, do it in the combat tracker, not on the map.
She is going to try that one more time. Oh,
That's a much better roll.
That actually does hit.
Okay.
right. This is piercing damage and should be fire damage also because it's an arrow, or fire arrow.
Okay, so your piercing damage is nothing. Roll a d6.
Okay, I clicked on the combat tracker. Okay, Catbed solved it.
That is just enough to crispy the Viper Swarm that's there.
Hurrah!
They are bye-bye.
Hooray! Let's see. I have one action left. So with that, I will move. I'm gonna go just back here.
They had 3 points of health left. You took it.
And that is my turn.
right. That
All
kitty.
At this point, I want to move here, but I want to do it while staying far enough out so that I don't get snake bit.
What's your speed?
My speed is. It's not on this page, is it? Where's my speed hide?
Probably 25 or 30, depending upon. Okay.
It's
Oh,
pretty
because
big.
you're heavily armored?
Yeah, I don't think it's that heavy of armor, but hey.
All right, so it's going to take you 2 actions to get there.
That isn't that 20 feet away? Oh, that's right. It's an extra step.
Are you wanting to roll through the swarm?
I could.
Okay, make me an acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics. Ooh.
You did not succeed.
Easy.
You end up smack dab in the middle of them.
Work phone's ringing. I'll be right back.
All right.
Joy. So that uses my move action. I'm going to do each.
That's
5-foot
2
step.
actions.
2 actions. Okay, I'll 5-foot step back to here and be defensive.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's a land in the snake. Go nope, and
I'm not hearing Steven.
not hearing me.
You might need to right-click him in Discord and turn his volume up a little bit. I can hear him. I've got him turned up a bit, but...
I hear you, I hear everyone else. I don't hear Steven. It's like completely quiet. Let me rejoin really quick.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn. It looks like
All right. We will
Liz
give...
is up on the phone.
I return.
Welcome back. Well, why don't we do this? Sounds like Sam...
I'm back.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's your turn, Sam.
Okay. Oh, wow. Fortuitous timing. Am I still clumsy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Explain to me, like, what do the effects of clumsy do?
No, your poison has worn off.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I just deleted you.
That's super unfortunate.
That's
I did not wish to be deleted. No deletion without consent. Just, putting that out there.
He's just really mad that your poison faded.
Yeah, I guess. That'll teach you dressing like an adventurer.
How dare.
I know, right? Okay, so let me target said swarm.
Hold
all right.
on. Hold on. We're all fucked up here.
I like how I'm described as Hylia.
Yeah. Somehow Drew.
Somehow you put overrode Hylia's portrait in the combat tracker.
No, it's just your Pokemon portrait. Okay, that's fixed. What I need to do... Where does it list your initiative?
Well, it's in the same location relative to the...
Here we go. There. Okay.
Okay.
We're back.
All right. So, action 1, I will draw my rapier.
Okay.
Action number 2, I will stride 20 feet to said snakes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I assume that these snakes are in no way part of the mystery of the House of Pantheru.
No.
That they're just a random bunch of schmoes that happen to take up residence. Okay.
Yep.
Then I cannot devise a strategy. So, what I will do instead is I will attack these snakes with my shiny new rapier.
Okay.
Aw, wait a minute.
That's not right.
Yeah, why didn't it factor the plus 11? That should be a 26. Which I think is actually a critical hit.
They're not flat-footed. I think it's 28 when they're not flat-footed.
Okay.
You attacked from the wrong column or something.
I did?
Yeah, you must have attacked from the third instead of the first. Because I just rolled it and it showed plus
All right.
11.
This is merely a practice roll, right? But I definitely drew the plus 11 die. Oh yeah, and that does say 18. Okay, all right, so maybe I did. Okay, so
anyways, it's a hit.
Yes, with my magical slashing damage, I do a partially resisted 7 points of damage. That is the end of my turn.
All right.
Hylia, over to you.
Okay, well, I can stab them, but they don't care.
I mean, they do.
You could run away and chug a healing potion. Like, I feel like that's a reasonable,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the responsible thing.
Run towards me.
And run away to my emotional support, Vasadi.
All right.
Okay.
And that's really all I'm gonna offer this round. Sorry.
Well, hold on. Like, you don't have like a healing potion, or because that's just one action, right?
Correct. You could pull a heal potion and
I do still have. I have one more healing potion. So
like you could run to Vasadi, pull a healing potion out of her pouch, and chug it. Like it's
I do still have one, so it is 2d8 plus 5. So thank you for reminding me.
Use those actions. Yes, chug that.
D8 plus sweet, so get 15 back. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now I'm really done.
Okay.
Okay. But now you're only down 10.
Be much better. So if you can splash that thing with something.
Yeah. So, like, I'll go around so I'm not having to roll anything extra. But,
yeah.
See if my aim has improved. Nope.
I mean...
Yeah, not when it counts. You did improve. It was a 3 last time.
Yeah. I mean, that is a 5% increase in effectiveness.
Yes. Catbad and Blaze, I need you guys to make me reflex saves.
All right.
Reflex? Am I at a +1?
Yes.
Or -2?
No, you are not. This is a reflex.
Okay. Am I still clumsy?
No.
I'm still marked as clumsy.
No,
there you
not.
go. It just went away.
No, you're not.
Magical.
We'll totally investigate the mystery of the disappearing negative mods later.
Two of you. I'm sorry. Catbad, you take 10 points of damage, and Blaze, you take 9 points of damage. I need both of you guys to make me fortitude saves.
Okay, now you will have a bonus to that roll, Cat Bad.
Yes, a
Sorry,
plus
I'm
one.
in the roller.
Yep. All right, so fortitude, you say.
Ooh,
Hey-o.
it's a critical failure.
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh, hell.
Criticality.
Each of you take 1 point of damage. God, that is lame. Okay, Savanta.
Their rolls are absolutely dreadful this time around.
Yeah,
Thank God.
seriously, like that was terrible because, like, well, you guys will probably have them dead before it really matters, but these guys have like that poison. If I can get it to progress to stage 6 when I roll that d6, it gets progressively worse. And that last stage is like a meteor filled with snake poison falls from the sky. You each take 30 d6 damage.
God damn.
I'm kidding. It's not that bad, but it gets pretty bad. All right, Savanta, what you doing?
Let's see. First attack, which looked like a total miss. She'll attack again, assuming that wasn't a crit fail. Don't think it was.
Are you? Well, it would have said you have the swarm targeted. It would have said if it was a critical fail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't succeed. Oh,
That does,
you said
however.
that happened.
Awesome.
Okay, so okay, points of damage. Well, wait. Time out.
Oh, sorry.
So you. All right, so you prep the second arrow and fire. That's 2 action, and so your third action would be prepping your next arrow. Right? 'Cause
Oh,
you're lighting these on fire, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So basically, to light it is going to be an action.
Okay,
So you lit one, shot, lit one.
Got it.
So it's prepped for next round. Okay.
Understood.
All right.
The first one missed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm changing that back to 4 points. Okay. That bad.
Can I move back? That was annoying. Can I move to here as a 5-foot step?
Yes, you sure can.
Hey.
Good.
Congratulations. You have flat-footed a number of snakes.
Yes, and I still don't know how that works with no feet, but whatever.
Flat scale.
I mean, they've only got two little snaky eyes and their little snaky heads, right? They can't look everywhere at once.
They're flat-bellied. They've got nice, trimmed, toned abs, flat bellies.
No, wait. I got it. The shadow you're casting by looming menacingly over them is making them lethargic because it's colder than the surrounding environment.
Yes.
Yes,
That's what it is.
I am a winter cat after all.
This is true.
And again, slapping down those snakes with this slimy sword.
All right. Dropping some cucumbers.
That's a nice hit.
That is a nice hit.
That's
Man.
a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Lots of chunks of cucumber
Everywhere.
everywhere. Okay. That
Oh,
is
hey.
also a hit.
Nice.
just from grins because it was fun.
I mean, that's greedy, but okay.
Stop. You moved. Attack twice.
Oh, never mind.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
Nice
mister.
try. Nice try.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You got to wait
okay.
until the second or third hour when I've had 3 hours of whiskey drinking to try to pull that on me.
Okay, so I have my rapier in my hand. I will attempt to devise a stratagem whereby I am most likely to damage as much of the swarm as possible.
I'm sorry, you have what?
My rapier in my hand.
Ladies beware.
Stabbing through.
Go ahead.
I mean, if you want me to use a more effective weapon, I can draw out my enormous schlong and club them all to death with it. Is that actually what we're looking for here?
Lady.
That's a free action, I think.
Like, I'll have to, slash open my drawers to get access. But yeah, okay, whatever. All right. This is me attempting to strike the snakes with my stratagem.
That's it.
Okay, that is a successful hit.
It is.
Oops. Wait, that's too many dice. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I do moderately successful damage.
Yeah.
The swarm is still alive. Let's see. My nature skill is woefully non-existent. Okay. I will use a quick interaction to create a minor another potion of minor life.
Okay.
And I will consume it.
All right.
So I now have 3 quick vials available. Okay. So 1d6 healing.
Hang on a second. Wait. So
Okay.
you attacked twice.
No, I attacked once.
Oh. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
All right. So I gained 4 hit points back.
All right.
And I now have +1 to any further venom attacks.
Rectamundo. Hylia.
You can do it! I believe in you!
You can do it.
I mean, sooner or later, a 50-50 shot's got to pay off, right?
Yeah, it's great. You know what? I'm gonna pull my bow out and shoot it.
Okay.
Like, what else?
That's
2 actions.
bad idea, but
Oh, okay, then I'm not gonna do that. Because
it's up to you. I'm just saying that's you're taking 2 actions to pull out a weapon that is less effective than the one you're currently holding.
screw it. Okay, fine. I'll run up there and I'll stab him.
Okay. She runs up to it.
Stick.
She crits.
Nice.
Okay, well, see, there you go.
Oh shit! They're not targeted because the one I had targeted died.
That's fine. Hang on. I'll do the math. Well, actually, roll
2 more dice.
Yeah, 2 more d6. 2 more. Actually, 2 more sets of d6. Roll 4d6. Oh my god, it's terrible.
I know.
Needless to
still
say,
a lot of damage.
Needless to say, there are snake little bits and chunks flying everywhere as she comes in with her ninja.
Ninja-like
Dice.
reflexes.
No, her ninja. Like, what's that blender? The ninja blender.
The bullet.
Yeah.
No, I wanted it to be the ninja one. Okay, there is snake, gore, and goo dripping off of Hylia as she comes in with a flurry of her short sword. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spinning like a blender.
Yeah.
Spinning like a ninja blender. And she sits
Like one
back.
of those guys at a fancy Benihana or whatever.
Yes.
With the little shrimps.
Exactly what just happened.
Yeah, she was flipping like a little snake tail into each of your guys' like,
hats.
Like into the hats, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. You guys survived the encounter with the Viper Storm, and just in time for our first break. So we will be back in 5 minutes. Chat, we're going to go pee. Don't go anywhere.
Woo! All right, see you guys.
Tonight I'm dancing like I never had you. 'Cause I don't need nothing as long as I am with my crew. And I'm so glad that we can tell. And I hear myself, yeah, I hear myself. I got myself. I felt so deep I wasn't wise. I let you in, I didn't read the signs. But for a second it felt right. But maybe there ain't nobody that could really be like moving like I never knew you. 'Cause in no second I forgot everything we went through. Tonight I'm dancing like I never had you. 'Cause I don't need nothing as long as I am with my crew. I never knew you. I'm coming up just a little bit. Never want to quit. I'm feeling it the way it is. It's elevated. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me. I feel the rush every little bit. Never want to quit. I'm feeling it. This haziness is elevated. Vision is blurry. Feel and dizzy. You elevate
All right, chat. Back. You know, you guys are being awful quiet today. How come you're so quiet? Shrimp? Even there? Hmm? Okay. We're back. Let me throw a vote up. Sure, all y'all are here. That was fast.
Waiting for it.
Just click the button as it first popped up. Excited you are. Okay, if you guys remember, this was a kind of appears to be like a servant's yard. Spacious yard fills the compound east of the house. To the east, several small stone outbuildings have been built right into the compound's outer wall. A well stands between two of these outbuildings, opposite a stone table and benches that sit in the shadow of the house. To the west, two sets of steps, both flanked by columns, lead up to doors into the main house. To the northwest, an open doorway leads into an extension of the house, next to a small structure with a domed roof.
Oh, that's a structure. I thought that was a tree.
Glad you made that clear.
Yeah.
All right. Because otherwise, I would have totally been trying to like build a tree house.
I thought it was like a really dead, gnarly tree.
Okay, so before we run around and investigate everything, I think it would be wise to take a moment to address our wounds, such as they are,
Yeah.
and the lingering effects of the poison, if any.
Yes,
All right.
that's
To
a
which,
smart move. It's
yes,
Hylia.
I do occasionally have my smart moments. So I will look to Hylia to see if she can, one, fix us, and two, tell us if the poison, if there's a way to counteract the poison.
I hope you
Ah,
mean
go ahead, Hylia.
The rogue turns and looks at Sam and just kind of blinks a little bit. It's like, got nothing.
I don't know why I have that issue.
You're elfish.
I'm just gonna like write a stick-it note on like each of the characters' foreheads, like Vasadi, Hylia.
Yeah,
See if that works.
they're both elves.
All
They
right.
all look the same.
After I recover from my seeming stroke, with my huge brainiac intellect, I will then
Sauce. What's happening?
to speak to would be Vasadi.
So I'll go heal Catback
Having
first.
trouble telling elves apart, is that the thing?
Yeah, they all look the same.
Did I do a
One's
racism?
blonde, one's a redhead.
I can't be sure.
And
I don't
throw a
understand.
couple more like racial stereotypes for elves out there while you're at it.
They
Racist.
smell nothing alike. I don't know what the problem is.
His Catbag gets 26 back. Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Like a glove.
And he goes, sorry, I'll get Sunny next. Oh, plus 10, Christy.
I can heal people if needed.
Sunny gets
Oh, you
12.
can.
Yeah. Sylvanta can't heal as much as say like Basadi can, but like she can like patch up like minor wounds. She can give like 2d8 plus 5 healing.
Yeah, that's still pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could roll Snake Eyes and get like 7 healing, but that's better than nothing.
Right.
And so everyone's fully healed. And then I use 3 uses. GM.
Okay, you use 21% of your hit.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have a question, Mr. GM person. Since the time that we exited the crypt on the other side of the house, has it been an hour?
It's been significantly longer than an hour.
Since we wandered out of the crypt.
Oh, wait. I was thinking that you guys had, gone and rested and come back. But that's right. You guys went back into loot. Yeah, that was funny. You guys did all this prep work and all that stuff to loot.
Yep.
That was last week's session, chat. It was gripping.
I mean, it was to us.
I would say, gosh, like not even 15 minutes has gone by.
Okay. My elixir of what is it? My eagle eye elixir is still running. We'll run for the remainder of the hour. So I've got like 45 minutes left on that.
Okay.
When that wears out, please let me know.
Okay. What does that do again?
Basically gives me a +1 bonus to most of my perception checks. Hang on, I'll look up the actual wording. Okay. So I noticed subtle visual details. I gain an item bonus to perception checks that are perception checks when attempting to find secret doors and traps. So I get a +1 or +2 bonus. Oh no, it's a +1 to perception in general. It's a +2 to find secret doors and traps. Okay. So I'm currently rolling with a. Where'd my skills go? Did I delete the skills tab? All right, I'm currently rolling with a +10 perception.
Okay.
For the purposes of searching this courtyard.
Yay.
All right. Now, before we get started in this, I would like to do an investigator thing. Okay, it's not listed here. I'll look into it. But basically, I'm searching this area for clues to the mystery of what has happened at House Panthera, which is like a 10-minute modifier. And then after that, I'm just gonna look at the well and poke around in like the collapsed outhouses and what have you.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Let's see.
I
Everybody's
propose we
here.
split up and like kind of search different areas. So if Blaze is taking, his place, like we all look at other parts of the courtyard because it's kind of big.
It is big.
So what one person misses, another might see. Actually, it might be beneficial to have like pairs of people. That way, one set of eyes sees what the other misses. But actually, I think Savanta will accompany Blaze.
All right.
Just kind of, second person, second set of eyes, all that sort of stuff. And she'll make perception checks in the area. First looking for traps, but then also just like, points of interest also. I would say like, oh, this is interesting, like something we didn't see before or something we didn't know about.
So while that's going on, I'm going to refocus. Since I can burn my lay on hands, getting rid of some of Hylia's injury.
Hyleo is fully healed.
You were marked as still being wounded.
4 points of wound. I'm good.
No, but I healed you for 12 when you had 10.
Oh! How did I even get
That is some bad math right there.
Okay.
You're all better now.
Yay!
Yeah.
So good at math.
Sam.
Yes, sir.
Make me your perception roll, your search roll.
This is just my generic perception roll.
Well, you said that you were going to be like looking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
All right. So what I'm asking is I'm not using the +2 secret door and trap bonus. I'm just using the generic +1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Righty. Into the tower it goes. Behold, I have rolled whatever.
Okay. What So basically, here something odd is swinging a little bit.
Okay.
So you're checking out these outbuildings, and as expected, they appear to look like, ruins should.
Mhm.
The stone is crumbling. Anything that was wood has decayed like very heavily. Though it is the desert, so the things do last a lot longer here, but they're still quite rotted,
Right.
quite decayed.
Dry rot or what have you.
Yeah, stone crumbling, that sort of thing. The rope that is attached to the well, like literally crumbles at a touch, sending a bucket like clanking down into the bottom.
How long does it take to reach the bottom, judging by the time it takes to stop clunking?
Quite a while. This is a pretty deep well. The,
A suspiciously deep well?
no, no.
Okay.
This house, this estate is on a little bit of a rise
Hmm.
in the landscape, and
Okay.
so the water table is a little bit further down.
Got it.
Being this close to the river, you would kind of expect it to be, closer, but it kind of makes sense that since the house is on a bit of a bluff.
Hmm. Okay.
What twangs with you as being odd is as you're moving upward into the courtyard, you begin to notice something looks different about like the dirt, the buildings, almost as if it hasn't been abandoned for 2,000 years.
Okay. So there are potentially signs of later inhabitation after the house was initially abandoned in the Plague of Madness.
It doesn't. It just doesn't seem to be as like sterile as the rest of the area.
Okay. All
Like,
right. Well,
Is it
I will
still
point that
sand or
out.
dirt?
yeah, it's still like sand and dirt.
I will point that out to the rest of the group, saying that um, basically it appears that there's potentially something still inhabiting the area, uh, and to be wary.
Well, we were told about.
They did say that things attack, creatures on wings attack the rest of the city from supposedly from here.
Yeah, I
Flying
suspect that we'll
hidden
probably encounter those in the house itself.
Can I do like a survival check for signs of life? Like what kind of life?
Yeah.
If there's like tracks and stuff.
Mhm. Tell me where you're searching.
I'll start over by place. So like if I can move my sail. There we go.
You do notice one set of like very very old tracks, very hard to see in the sand. Basically, where you're at, and it appears that it's heading towards the this doorway right here that you guys came through.
Heading towards it?
Yes.
And it's kind of a low roll set. Is it like humanoid or
Can't tell.
creature? Okay, yeah. I figured. Dice don't like me.
They don't.
Don't know why.
And Hayden. She melts him. It's a melt. All right, what's everyone else doing?
I'll help search.
I'm
Where
gonna
did
stay out of the way.
where did we come in?
Came in where that arrow was that I just drew, like right here.
Near where I'm standing.
Now, where you're standing is going into the house.
Oh, it's another house. Oh, okay, that arrow.
Yeah, I'll just kind of search around this area for traps, cool stuff.
Well,
What
everybody
area?
else is.
What area?
This.
Where you're standing?
No, I'll go up to the umbrella looking thing.
Okay.
That's a tree.
It's not a tree. That is a dome roof.
Oh. Sorry, it's not a tree. It's totally a dome roof.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to that area and start searching around in there.
Are you sure?
Well, when you say it like that,
Well, so the information that I've been giving is that Sam observed that it looked like that area that you're headed to is has been more recently trod upon. Saudi noticed a set of tracks. You're going to be going up there on a solo mission all by yourself. You want to
You
do
could
it?
sneak up there.
Yeah.
yeah, can I do
You
that?
are stealthy.
I am a sneaky little bastard.
Make me a sneaky little bastard roll.
What is that?
Stealth.
Oh,
That was
Okay.
almost a 19 in and of itself.
Right.
Sorry, I have to look something up here. Okay, and
What is that thing?
That's a table. The
With
thing
a
with the
line
yellow
on it.
slash through it.
Yeah, the thing that I just inadvertently scrolled
Drew on. Yeah, that's a table. That's a stone table and benches.
Okay.
okay, Hylia, you sneak up there, and to your right, that building that's to the east of you, as you move past the doorway, so you're about here. You notice what appears to be a couple of humanoid skeletal remains lying on the ground. They're completely like devoid of flesh, like totally rotted out. But it basically looks like whatever inhabitants that were here that died here got killed here. That remains. Resting next to them. I can share this just with you. Oh, that's right. Okay. Sleeping peacefully in the corner, you see that.
oh, it's a puppy.
I don't see. Oh, she's the only one that can see it, right? Okay.
Correct.
It's just a little puppy.
It's only an ordinary hellhound. You're all right.
Just a heckin' pupper.
So what do you do?
Okay, so this is where I like made Hylia a little different than me because I would scream, "It's a puppy," and try to pet it, but Hylia is a lot more practical, and so she's gonna quietly back up while trying to do some subtle sign language to communicate that there's a freaking hellhound up here.
You don't know what that is. Well,
Now,
actually,
I was going to
make
say,
me.
can you make a nature roll to determine what it actually is?
Roll a d20 for me.
Just okay.
9. Skills real fast. Okay. Yeah, actually, you do know what that is.
How many flaming dogs are there on this planet?
Make me a stealth roll to sneak back to your party without waking said puppy dog.
It's a sleeping.
Okay, so you quietly sneak back to where Blaze and Vasadi are standing, and you whisper to them, "What?"
Oh my god, guys! There's a sleeping hellhound up here, and some dead people. And now I think I know why they're dead. What are we gonna do?
Well, I suppose my first question is probably, well, before we even get that started, like wave everyone in for a whispered conference, right?
We're having a huddle.
Yeah, we're having a huddle. Good call.
All right.
So you say hellhound. Is it actually a hellhound?
She she knows that it is a hellhound.
Yes,
Okay.
this is a freaking what should be adorable puppy, but somehow comes from the depths of hell. Tries to murder you. Not good for pets.
Okay.
Don't
So,
I know.
what do I know about hellhounds?
Make me an occult roll.
All
Can I
right.
do religion for these?
Okay.
Maybe
Behold
not.
my 30 with a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah, wow. But yeah, that's going to, you're like, I have studied these creatures extensively. What would
Nice.
you like to
They
know?
were part of the curriculum vitae at the academy.
Yeah.
More like when you were there, you got a book on them and read nerdishly and obsessively late into the night.
Yeah.
Right. Probably even had a poster.
And also had a maestro that was also obsessed with them, and you guys used to sit and obsess and like fanboy over them and
Fair
doodle
enough.
and draw.
You finally get
Hellhounds.
to see a real one.
Yeah. You're so excited right now, Sam, that you can barely contain yourself. Like, oh my god, you're doing the like, like the pictures that you see in like the late 50s, early 60s with the like squirrel girls that are like fainting, screaming at the
Yeah.
beetles or whatever. Yeah, that's you right now. As Highly is telling you, there's a hellhound up there.
All right. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. What specific information? So they are immune to fire. They do have a weakness to cold. They are scary, tough sons of bitches.
Can they be tamed?
No, not like that. They're not a natural creature. They're a fiend.
To clarify, the things we were talking about, they're immune to fire, weak to cold, and just otherwise pretty tough to take down. Did I get all the characteristics you noted, Thad?
Yeah. They're evil. They're big.
Are they vulnerable to silver?
No.
Okay.
No, their only weakness that you know of is coldness.
Can you
Okay.
stop
Cold damage.
picking monsters after looking at my prepared spells, please?
I don't even know what you have prepared.
Well, I took off Ray of Frost.
I can say that this has been written now for several weeks. They not only when their attack is considered a magical attack, and not only does it do like physical damage, but it does like evil damage.
Right.
And fire damage as well.
All right.
They have
So,
a breath weapon. You don't want to fucking get hit by it.
So don't stand in front of one if you're able.
Their bark is worse than their bite.
Yes.
Okay. And their breath is worse than their bark, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the question that we should ask ourselves is,
Let sleeping hell dogs lie.
yeah, do we let that sleeping hell dog lie or not? Personally, I don't care. I don't know how some of the party members would feel about leaving an actual fiend from the planar hells, like loose. It's got victims, right? So we know it kills people.
How did it get here?
I mean, there's any number of ways it could have gotten here. Like, someone's familiar that like escaped after the mage died, a bad summoning spell. They do periodically just randomly manifest. They'll kind of like wander onto our plane every now and then.
Or something in the house summoned it.
Right. Failed the summoning and it got loose. I mean, there's any number of ways. But the question, what it really boils down to is do we make it our problem or not?
The question is that if we are lurking around this property and presumably exploring it more, as we undoubtedly plan to do,
Mm.
We might want to leave ourselves an escape route in case we run into yet another foe that we struggle to overcome. And while I realize that this in and of itself is a formidable foe, all the same, if I had the choice, I would rather face it head on than have it potentially be behind us and surprise us later. If you follow.
Tactically, that's a good point. It may be better to deal with it now rather than. Oh yeah, wow, that's really impressive. Rather than have it like come in behind us when it's like attracted by the noise we make fighting something else. Like you make a really good point.
So I vote for fighting it, but I speak only for myself.
Okay. I mean, I am like your argument is very logical. I'm swayed by the logic of your argument. So I would ask Mr. GM person, mechanically, how does Pathfinder handle like coup de grace? Like when you have a unconscious or unaware opponent get attacked, like how does that resolve?
They're surprised.
Okay, what happens when someone is surprised? Like let's say I sneak up to said dog, right? And I carefully line up my rapier and stab it. What happens next? Do I get bonus damage? Does it make a death save? Does it just wake up and bite me? Like what happens here?
All right. So let's see here. All of you guys can sneak up. It would create a surprise round.
I feel like that's kind of unreasonable.
Yeah. One of us is extremely sneaky and actually specializes in sneak attacks, so
Yeah, the rest of us
whereas
not quite so
others are
much.
not so much.
Yeah.
And if we all try to sneak up, that might, spoil the situation and might get our rogue in a rather bad way. So if anyone is going to be sneaking, I feel we should trust the master, as it were.
It does also give you a bonus to your initiative. Initiative starts. I think they would be flat-footed.
Okay.
And actually, from what I'm glancing at here, it looks like there isn't a whole lot of info on it. So, in the interest of not using up a bunch of time, video on it. If you guys all successfully, or whoever sneaks in successfully does so, I would give a surprise round, and then you guys would all have +2 on your initiative roll.
Okay. All right. Stealth-wise, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm fairly good at stealth. I would feel comfortable sneaking up on this thing.
I don't think that good.
I'm also fairly sure that Hylia, not Vasanti, Hylia, is probably even better at sneaking up on said critter. I feel like the two of us could reasonably probably sneak up on it and get a sneak attack roll.
But could you kill it?
Seems like a good plan. Are you
Well-
two willing to take that risk?
I am willing to take that risk based off of the discussion we had earlier about the tactical viability of it. My plan is this. I have a cunning plan. Step one of the plan is that Hylia and myself sneak up to said creature and then stab it. Okay? And then, all right, well, that's part one, sneak up. Part two, stab the creature once each. All right? Part three, we then run away as quickly as we can. And if the hellhound charges after us, like I suspect it would, you guys ambush it. That's my
Or are we
master plan.
Or are we waiting, basically lying in wait for it, like,
Yeah.
swords drawn and such?
Yeah, that's the like lying in wait as we like run out of the room kind of thing.
Well, do you guys want to just stand there with your swords ready, or do you want to duck behind the corner and jump out at it as it's like running by?
I'm going to shoot it first because damage at a distance is better than damage close up when you're dealing with things that are on fire.
Okay. See, like I'm thinking like some of you guys can probably reasonably hide in the outbuilding to the left, what I'm going to call the northwest corner, which is the building opposite where the creature is residing.
If we don't wait to get there.
Yeah, if Catbad takes cover like behind the table, he'll have like a clear shot as it like chases after us, and then we can also have some people in the outbuilding to the south, the building that's directly below it. I wish I could ping these maps. I'm frustrated that I can't ping.
You can draw arrows. Just hold your two mouse buttons together and drag.
Okay. All right, so we could have someone in that. You guys can all see that arrow, right?
Yep.
The blue one.
You can have someone in there, have someone or someone's in there, and then Hylia and I can basically we'll run out this way and then
And
this
we've
way.
cleared all of those buildings, right?
Like
there's nothing in there that we're aware of.
I mean, nobody specified that they were going into them.
Right.
So let's maybe I wouldn't take that risk.
Do you want to have like myself and Hylia scout out? One of us can scout out that building, and the other one can scout out that building.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Sounds like a great idea.
All right, Hylia, pick yourself a building and scout it stealthily.
Which one do you want me to do?
Whichever one you want.
Oh, I don't like making choices.
The northwest one, the one that has a blue arrow on it.
Okay,
there
great.
you are.
You
Yeah.
can get rid of that.
I made your choice for you.
Sam, you can get rid of that by just clicking your two buttons again, your two mouse buttons. There you
All
go.
right, done deal.
All right. All right, so Hylia, you're going to go up to here.
Yep.
Okay, so make me a stealth roll.
Oh wait. Sorry. I just assumed it was going to be a perception roll into the town.
Actually, Sylvanta's going to position herself here. So she's around the corner, she's out of sight, but she doesn't have to go into somewhere she doesn't have space she isn't familiar with.
Get a little bit closer to the edge.
Like this?
A little bit further. Like basically in line with the outer wall. There you go. That way you can peer around the corner to see what's going on.
Alright, yeah. There we go.
Blaze, make me a stealth roll.
Alright, so I'm beginning my journey with a sweet, sweet stealth roll. Fingers crossed. Alright, well,
Not bad.
it's not terrible.
Okay.
And then I will scout the room.
All right, now both of you guys make perception rolls in the tower.
Alright.
Stealth kitty.
All right, so Sam, this building looks very much like the one when you first entered. It's pretty much empty except for debris, refuse, windblown sand.
Okay.
It looks like it was at some point some type of quarters. Living
Right.
quarters.
Servants' quarters or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Liam, you need to make me a perception roll in the tower. Or do you want to use the first one you rolled?
No, I'll do it right this time.
Okay.
Baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can roll perception. Roll it all
Hopefully.
night.
It looks like this particular room was once some sort of like a storage room, almost like a pantry. It's empty again, except for dust, debris, empty shelves that are mostly decayed and fallen. One thing that you do notice is the dried corpse of a giant Solifuge hangs in the corner of the ceiling.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds pleasant.
I wish we were level 5.
Mhm.
I kind of feel like we should be level 5 for this encounter. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we've both scouted. There seem to be no immediate threats. Catbad is in position. Vasadi, where do you want to stand? Like out in the open so that like the Hellhound sees you first out of all of us?
I would hope he's going after the guys who stabbed him.
I mean, sure. Like you're in like a Dragon Ball Z pose, just kind of like gathering your power. Like what's the maybe next to Sylvanta? Okay. All right.
I had.
May I urge you to hide behind the well instead?
I can hit something up to 60 feet.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then never mind.
Catbad
Okay.
and Vasadi, make me stealth rolls. And Vasadi,
Oh, do I need a stealth roll?
are you hiding?
Well, she is around the corner.
She's kind of concealing herself. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so hidden.
Oh my god.
I love the fact that you rolled a 1 on your stealth roll.
This is going to be bad. Okay, as you walk in, you step through, like you kind of, like there's a door that's rotted and kind of hanging off its hinges, and you kind of go to like, you know, push it open so that you can kind of walk into this room, which also appears to be some type of like servant quarters. And as you do so, the wood is so rotted that it it comes off the hinges and just like clambers to the ground, which causes like a rotted shelf to like slam to the ground, making a lot of noise.
Well, that was a
Certainly isn't louder than fighting two swarms, is it?
good point.
Okay. So yeah, you're after the dust clears, you're just kind of like, and then Sam like pokes his head out and he's like, "Full of the tuck."
I will draw my rapier.
I'm
I have a
just
question,
gonna
too.
hug my
And
staff.
actually, so wait, Thad, should I make a check?
Your hide.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Let's go with it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Amazingly,
Like nothing charges out into the
nothing
court or
comes
into the
charging
courtyard.
out into the courtyard, like ready to tear some asshole open, like somehow.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
like
the
like there's
puppy
like a
is
frozen minute.
the puppy is like quite
Sleepy
sleepy,
Sleepy
Okay.
puppy.
dreaming
Is
of like s'mores and roasted squirrel.
person.
Yeah, roasted
Whatever.
adventurer on a bed of pilaf.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna poke my head out of the building I just searched and kind of like take like a visual inventory. Everyone appears to be ready, got their weapons drawn, like focused.
Yeah, Savanta has her weapon out and ready.
All
She's
right.
good to go.
I assume that Hylia is also
Oh yeah, stabbies
ready.
are always ready.
Okay. So let us, you and I, sneak. You go into the room first. I will follow you because I suspect your sneak is better than mine.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, with a sneak roll of 28,
Expert.
right?
Got that like do 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 little
All right,
noises.
stealth roll. Is there anything I have that can add to my... I don't think there is. Okay. All right. Well, we're just rolling stealth. Do.
I mean, you can pull your hat brim down and pretend that like I can't see the monster, so it clearly can't see me.
I mean, you know,
I can't see you.
wishful thinking. Okay.
Okay, so Hylia, you sneak in, and Sam, you roll a 7. Okay, you managed to both sneak in.
Okay.
So as you enter into the room, both of you, you notice. So this was kind of hidden in the shadows from Hylia's first visual into the room.
Okay.
A second, its mate, also sleeping.
Snap.
Okay.
I only saw one the first time.
I mean, I would like to make a recall knowledge roll. Using my massive intellect. How likely is it that we're gonna die here?
It's a tough fight.
Okay.
Right.
We have the advantage of
And I'm
have the
going
advantage
off
of
of your
surprise.
30, your critical success 30 that you rolled on these guys. One of them, you were pretty confident, unless you guys just did not show up for the big game. One of them, you were pretty confident you could take out. Two of them, you can take them. It's no longer like...
No longer an easy fight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're in the business of risk, so if you would please move me adjacent to Hellhound 1.
Spread out our fighting so that you're both attack the same one. That way we do like the most damage to it, and then can hopefully take it out faster. Deal with the other one.
We're not
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Basically, we're going to go simultaneously. On the count of 1, 2, 3, or whatever. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let me find my. Okay. Where the fuck is it?
Don't forget
Are
to
there any
target
attack
it.
bonuses for things like this, or wait, is this like an auto success, like attacking like a sleeping opponent?
It's not an auto success, but they basically are going to get a free round on these guys.
Right.
Okay, so just a Taylor question. What are the what am I rolling?
You're going to roll an attack just like you normally would.
Just like 1, 2, 3?
Yep. I'm drawing a stratagem. Quite literally, we have a stratagem drawn up. So this is part of my stratagem of attacking said Hellhound.
Okay. So here's what I want you guys to do. Everyone roll for initiative, add +2, because you guys have successfully snuck in. So add +2.
Okay.
How do you add 2?
There's a little modifier box in the bottom left-hand corner next to your dice.
Oh.
Put a 2 in there, and it will add 2 to your next roll.
Oh, oops.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
can do
include the-
modifiers as needed.
Quick interrupt. Hold on. Before you roll, quick interruption. You can roll initiative with stealth when you're sneaking.
Yes, you can.
Oh, do we all
Alright.
roll initiative, by the way?
Yes, everyone's going to roll initiative.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm sticking with my usual, but Hylia, you might want to actually.
Well, she rolled a 30. I mean,
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
mine was good.
Yeah. Okay.
It should be a 32. I was trying to figure out how to use that. So ignore my second one.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Hylia, make your attack roll.
Do I need to target?
This is Hellhound
Yes.
1. So yes, you will need to target Hellhound
Oh.
1.
Oh, do we all get the +2 bonus to initiative?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so mine's an 18 then. Sorry, I thought that was only for Hylia and Blaze. My bad. Wonderful.
Yay.
Mine is a 9 with the +2.
Yep. Well, look,
I
you
get to
probably
go
take a cat
last.
nap. It's okay.
It's
Okay.
like
Because you're kneeling behind a table.
I'm going to view it as going first on the next round.
All right. Go
Look at
ahead
the
and
surprises.
roll all of your, massive flat-footed damage dice and all that stuff.
Didn't do shit.
Well, you get your
Sneak attack
backstab
bonus.
bonus as well. Yeah, you get your sneak attack
You get a
bonus.
ton as rogue. Like you are this is the kind of attack that you get
I
max
know,
damage.
so I feel like it should have been a lot more exciting than that.
Well, you only rolled. That's
think
the
you get more
damage from your weapon. That doesn't include your sneak attack bonus.
That's the whole thing.
I don't think I know how to do sneak attack damage then.
How many damage dice do you get for your sneak attack at level 4?
I don't know. I don't even know how to find that out.
All right, Mr. GM.
It usually does it automatically.
Sneak attack. If when your enemy can't properly defend itself, you take advantage to deal extra damage. If you strike a creature that has the flat-footed condition, which it does because you have surprise, with an agile finesse weapon, which you have, blah 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 blah, blah, you deal an extra 1d6 precision damage.
Yeah,
And
that
as
really
your level
is right
increases, increase dice by 1 at 5th, 11th, and 17th levels. I think we're below level 5. So
Yeah, we're not level 5 yet.
So roll
Okay.
a d6.
Also, I don't know how that works with dual weapons. I don't know if you get that one for each thing you have.
No.
No.
All right. So this is 1, right? So 14. Okay.
And that is one attack also, so like assuming full range of actions, you have 2 further actions which you could
Right.
potentially use for attacks.
Yes.
Those 2 actions should be to run away. So now is when you run.
You bury a short sword deep into this thing and pull it out, and its eyes snap open, and with a mighty roar, it's like,
Run now.
you heard it, like,
Hylia.
badly.
Nice.
Hylia, you need to run now.
I know he's giving this whole thing to like freaking make. Hey, why does Hellhound 1 say it's healthy?
It is.
I just stabbed the shit out of him.
Okay, well now's time to
Okay, fine.
that can be decided at a later time, but for now you gotta go.
Yeah.
Oops. There we go.
Okay, so run. Take your next 2 actions to
Yeah.
run.
Is that where you're going?
No, that would be fucking
That's
stupid.
gonna
I just
get
couldn't.
you.
I couldn't get myself to move, so I was panic clicking.
Okay, where are you going then?
Okay, and then run again. There you go. All right, nice.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's where you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I will strike at it with my rapier.
End your turn. Hylia.
I got it. Okay, please.
Okay. All right. Now, target. This is Hellhound 1. I will target said Hellhound. Okay. Yay! I successfully did the thing. Okay, I'm now attacking.
Okay.
With my stratagem.
Oof.
Okay. See.
Wait, what?
That says 16.
Yeah.
It should be a 27.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, I did not grab the wrong die.
I do it again. I don't know why.
All right.
Well, actually, no, don't do it again. So it's 15 plus 11.
Attack, yeah.
So that hits.
Okay. Is that a critical hit? Oh, and it's flat-footed, so I get like a +2 bonus on top of that.
All right, so hang on a second. So that would be 26, 28. No, it is not a crit,
Okay.
but it is a
All
hit.
right. Well, yeah, I would hope so.
Pretty damn good all the same.
Okay, so I will stab it with my magical rapier. It is wounded.
Okay.
I will run here. Going whoop,
Yeah.
the whole way.
It roars again as your blade sinks into it.
Right. And then my second move, or my third action, the second move is to go there.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right.
I will use a free action to say it's pissed.
Yeah.
Or no, I'll say they're pissed.
Yeah, they're pissed.
They're pissed. I like the correction. Is it possible for Savant to delay her turn until one of the Hellhounds comes, roaring out, presumably?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
that's what she'll do. And for this turn and this turn only, that's what she'll do. For the rest, she's obviously going to stick with her orders.
Okay, so the first enemy that comes within range, you're going to pounce?
Kablamo. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hellhound number 2. Which the rest of you guys didn't know about, except for Sam's cryptic. They're pissed.
Ooh, an enemy came in range.
Yes. So actually, as it came there, do you want to interrupt and bounce it?
Oh, you bet I do.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me target it first and foremost. Let me untarget the other one. All right. Savant goes here. 5 foot step, and then gonna get to work with our trusty maul.
I'm really rooting for you on this one.
I'm rooting for me too.
This thing came out. It heard its mate like cry out in pain and roar, and it's like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Unfortunate.
All right, so that first one didn't hit. On her, that gives her one less action, which she will use on her third and final attack. Oh, yes,
You hit.
Nice.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Nice.
Okay. Roll a. That's only a rogue. Sneak damage is only with rogues, right? That's not anyone that's sneak damaging.
Correct.
I think sneak attack is like that. Only that's something you either
That's a
get as a rogue or
That's a rogue
Yeah.
thing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. As it goes flying by you, it like kind of out of the corner of its eye, it sees like this, fucking huge, like 8-foot tall bitch, like step out and like swing this maul that like catches it across its like rib cage, and it kind of yips as it goes flying. But
Donk.
then it is still on target, and it's going to. Oops. Going to target Elea. Maybe. There we go. And
It didn't have to.
yeah, it snaps its jaws. It comes flying at you, just jaws open, and you saw the picture, right? Like you're kind of peeing down your leg a little bit.
He needs a sweater. He's just so cold.
Oh my god, it missed. Sylvanta's
I am-
like just like out of nowhere, like maul strike just like distracted the hell out of it. It's
kind of knocked it on its butt.
yeah.
Nice.
It snaps at like in front of your face, just and it turns and snaps at you again and misses.
Okay.
The other hellhound.
Is Vasadi moving?
Oh wait, it's not its turn yet. Vasadi.
Okay. Step out. No. See if I have aim.
I mean, you could probably.
Oh, I
move-
didn't freaking meet this.
I was going to say you could probably move up to the edge of the table with your movement to get a good line of sight on it.
I don't need to with a roll like that, do you?
29. I did forget to target it.
Okay. Does a 29 critically hit?
It does.
Nice.
Good work.
That does what? Okay. Oh, so it's gonna get persistent.
Acid damage.
Yeah, so 1 as well. My whole 1. And then the +1 splash damage, 1, and then 1 persistent acid damage. So 3 total this round?
Does
Wait,
it also,
doesn't a crit add more dice? More dice?
don't you have to,
It does.
No, it has more
No.
spell
Well,
effect.
On a critical success, the
Oh.
target also takes 1 persistent acid damage. That's all
Oh.
it says.
Okay, so that was on Hellhound 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
All right.
That's I did all my things.
Yeah, that's movement and a spell cast. That's all 3 actions. All right, now it's Hellhound 1.
This thing is flying out. As it comes around the corner and it sees like Sylvanta standing there, it is now torn between going after the 2 people that stabbed it versus you, who it saw like
Bonk its mate.
bonking its mate. So let's see here. Let's see what he does. Nope. He flies
Now,
past.
Sylvanta's a warrior, right?
A fighter. You have an attack
fighter.
of opportunity.
Yes.
All
Take
right.
your
Just
attack
so
of
happens I
Take your attack of opportunity on Hellhound 1.
It's just treated. That's just treated as like the first attack, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. All right. Let me untarget the other one. Decide if causing confusion with them. Okay. I'll take my opportunity.
Oh, man.
Now, am I remembering
Wow.
correctly that critical hits just roll automatically, like you don't have to do anything for it, or do you add
Correct.
another die?
Nope, it'll do it automatically.
Whoosh.
This thing
Oh.
comes sliding to a stop at Sam's feet, dead.
Thump. I
Nice.
love it when a plan works. It is so satisfying for us to be successful
that was a
for
brilliant
once.
plan. That was honestly genius.
Yeah, this is the kind of shit that you guys can do.
Well, occasionally. Yeah.
Cap ad.
All right.
Yeah. So 2 is still alive. After-
Two is
after-
still alive. Yes.
So I stand. Well, I uncrouch.
Hellhound 2 just saw its mate die. She would like to
And
rage.
There's my compound. That's
That's a miss.
Okay.
so that should be able to get us.
Okay.
Let's
Do I
assume. Okay, so quick question. Catbed, are you wanting to take another shot with your bow? Because I think you can. Like, if you had an arrow readied.
I have
Oh, yes,
arrows.
yeah.
So he had an arrow ready, so that's one action. It's a second action to reload the bow, and then you
No.
would use your second attack.
No, I don't think
No?
so. No, their attack's just like the sword.
Oh, okay.
I was
All right,
putting
well then-
an extra turn in Savanta's because she was lighting hers on fire.
Oh, okay. All right, well, Catbed, what do you want to do?
And do that.
I mean, that was a good try.
Yeah.
That's very surprising.
Well, that's boring.
It's
Draw
just
my
the
long.
penalty was
Drawing my long sword now.
All right. Draw the long sword and the round, sir.
All right, Aliyah.
I would like to stab it.
This thing is, coming to eat
Actually,
your face.
can you take a 5-foot step to the left and stab it? Because then it will be flanked between you and Sylvanta.
Can I?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Okay, there's one action.
Perfect.
Oh, you still have Clumsy 1 on there. Can you delete that, Mr. GM person?
Yeah,
Plus
that's
stuff on
clumsy.
there.
Oh,
Hylia?
That I am not. Allegedly.
Huh.
Alright. Is he... Okay, so he's flat-footed then?
Yes.
yes.
I don't know how...
You
What?
got your things targeted. You've got yourself targeted and the Hellhound.
Okay.
So your first attack was a critical
18.
success.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll damage.
You're going to have to adjust the damage because it's not going to...
Yeah.
If I do the critical.
I mean, basically, you would just roll 3d6. Like, if you grab your weapon damage and then, like, left-click... Or no, right-click once, it should add an extra die.
There you go. Okay.
Alright, let's stab him again.
Yeah, it roars pain. Fire and molten lava dripping from its
Hey.
jowls.
Nice.
Make her
Oh
stab.
man, it's staggering.
Do you only get to do, like, backstab damage once per round? Is that the limitation?
She doesn't. There isn't backstab damage.
Or precision damage or whatever it is for rogues?
No, it's
Okay.
she.
Well,
can
she
do
only
sneak
rolled-
damage. She can do sneak damage.
Right. Because she only rolled 2d6. I think she's got, like, another d6 of damage or so, because it's flat-foot.
Yeah, it
No.
wouldn't be fair.
Flatfoot
Okay.
is for the attack. It's a -2 on its defense.
Right.
I guess I'll just
It
stab him
doesn't
again.
increase the damage.
Well,
Oh,
but,
you moved.
but she's a rogue.
Oh yeah, I did move. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm done.
So when your opponent is flat-footed with a rogue, you get to do precision damage. Right?
I don't know. Is that the case, Rogue?
I think that's the case.
It's like you
Those are
expect.
not just.
I don't care.
What's the?
I'll look. You attack. I'll look.
Okay. All right. Well, I already have my rapier in my hand. I will devise a stratagem to strike at the beast while it is distracted.
Okay.
All right. I am carefully grabbing the plus 11. Okay, yeah. See, that time... Oh, it strikes. But I didn't target the dog, so...
All right. Target the dog and roll your damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, because of my thingamabob... Alright, and I do moderately decent damage, and I dispatch the beast, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Seal the beast.
Drops to the
Halia,
Woo!
Halia, while
That
you're
was
looking at your sneak attack stuff, make sure to read deny advantage.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Thus
I feel
ends.
really... Yeah, I feel really good about that combat.
Sam, that was the plan was basically your doing, and that was very well done, sir.
I think, well,
Nice.
you know, if it wasn't for, you know, Hylia's critical strike and your strikes as well, like, it would not have gone as smoothly as it did, but team effort, we did well. Woo! And now I'm going to fall voraciously on these hellhound corpses, using my crafting skill to harvest any worthwhile components from their body.
Okay.
I help with my medicine skill.
No.
Make me a
I
crafting
mean,
roll.
unless you're trying to bring them back to life, which...
I was trying to dissect them more cleanly for you.
Yeah. I'm
But
doing
whatever.
the alchemy thing. I don't even know if these things have anything that's worth taking, but I assume they do. All right. All right.
23.
Do laps.
You happen
good
to
eating.
know that there is a fire gland that exists. Well, interdimensionally, it exists in the throat.
All right.
You expertly carve one of these out of the hellhounds that are lying at your feet.
So I have 2 fire glands?
No,
Is
one.
that one? Okay. Should I note that on my character sheet, or do you want to just note that on like the party character loot pile?
No, noted on
All right.
yours. And
All right.
with that, let us take our second break.
Woohoo!
We will be back
Great
in
fighting
5, chat.
And they say you'll never be me.
Standing here with the army now. I've gotten orders from the top. Pack your armor, helicopters down. In the desert it gets hot. Told us everyone would celebrate. The champagne's flat, nobody's cutting cake. Sally now, bullets flying around. Life was ordinary one.
Frustrated, intoxicated, I know I'm losing myself. I can't take it anymore. But I'm not done. I'm not done. I won't give up until the end. But I won't fall. I'll stand awake to know it's not over.
Okay, chat, we're back. We're back. Sauce. Are you still there? What do you mean the shrimp's dead? How'd he die? What happened? All right, our players here. You there?
We
No.
are here. Are you there?
I
I am
am.
here.
Let's vote it up. Sam, on a
Yeah.
23, you were also the first Hellhound. The first Hellhound's Squeedly Splorch was cleft in twain by Savanta, but the second one does have, in fact, an intact Squeedly Splorch that you can also harvest.
Okay, so I have written down Hellhound Fire Gland.
Yeah,
That. So I have one of those. Is there anything else I'm adding to the list of
yes.
Squeedly Scorch loot? Look, what is a Squeedly Scorch?
It's a Squeedly Splorch.
All right.
It's the thing
One.
they kept removing from Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Squeedly. I'm using your spelling, Catbed.
He
Squeedly
did spell that
Splorch.
correctly.
I don't know what a Squeedly Splorch is. I hope my character does.
Your character definitely does.
Awesome.
The rest of us
Oh, yeah.
do not.
The Squeedly
Okay.
Scorch is often referred to in the works of Scholar Malkin.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've
Hell
got
yeah,
one.
here.
We will wrap them carefully and tuck them away in somebody's bag of holding.
And it's not a fire gland because they're not a natural creature. Like I said, it kind of interdimensionally exists back and forth, but it's the thing that produces the fire.
All right. So we'll say Hellhound Fire Organ.
Oh, I like that. That's cooler.
All right. All righty. Okay. So I mean, total high five moment all around. That was probably I think that we've just experienced peak party adventuring. Like it's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
But well done all.
I don't even have to patch up anyone's booze.
I know, right? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, these guys. I mean, the one chance that they did have to inflict some damage, they missed both times. But you guys carved your sneak attacks at the beginning in the room. Took half of that one's health.
Right. All right. Okay. So I would suggest that someone who's good at searching for loot go and check out that room, because I suspect if there's anywhere in this courtyard that's going to have any acquired loot from the Hellhounds, it will be in there.
Savanta's going to do that. She'll ask for another person to take a look with her just in case they find something she missed.
I would suggest taking Hylia with you.
Will be done. Hylia, come along.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to need help from Catbad and Vasadi. I have something I want to do with the well.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Do you have any rope? Does either of the two of you have any rope?
I do.
Fantastic. Okay. If you could join me by the side of the well, and you as well, please, Vasadi.
Actually, I'm checking my inventory because I had rope. Oh,
Okay.
there it is. Yes, I do.
Awesome. Okay. So here's the deal. I would like to explore the well to see, well, in general, like if there's anything down there, treasure, a passageway, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
Um, my plan.
Oh no.
What?
I'm small and I've got the wayfinder.
Yes. Also, you can see in the dark and I can't. So my
I can see in
plan,
low light.
yeah. So my plan is that me and Catbad are going to lure you down on the end of the rope. And if you know anything like jumps out at you, you can like yell and we'll reel you back up. That's my plan.
Buddy kind of like looks over into the well, like, okay.
I mean, you know, there's probably nothing down there, and you should be fine. We'll find out.
I need you to knock on wood now.
All right, I will
So,
knock on.
so your plan is to wrap a new rope
Yes.
around the like wooden pole.
No, we're not. We're not using the wooden pole because I assume that the wooden pole of the well is just as in bad condition as the other wood around us.
Oh
right?
yes, which is why I was
So
asking.
that's why Catbad and I are using muscle power
Ah,
to lower her down. Basically, it's Catbad and I'm assisting
okay.
because I'm a weak little weakling with little tiny birdie arms.
Now,
But I can help.
are the two of you like is she tying a rope around her waist and basically just kind of dead weight being lowered down in, or is she gonna climb down with you guys like using the rope to assist her?
That is 100% up to Vasadi. Vasadi, how's your athletics or acrobatics?
It's
Ha!
It's gonna be athletics.
How's your athletics?
No.
Does that mean it's bad?
I have a +1, but it's
Okay.
and
Yeah,
it's
no.
me. So
She's not going to climb. We're just going to lower her down.
Lower her down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How long is the rope?
50 feet, but I'll leave mine up here too. So that's another 50 if
So,
they tie it
so we
on.
have 100 feet of rope.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Make me strength check, Catbad.
Get a +2 because I'm helping.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, it's a 10 with the +2. So.
How much do you weigh, Vasadi? You're just a little elf
Thing.
little thing, right?
I don't know how much I weigh.
And
Not a lot.
you haven't filled that out?
secretly, she has troll blood.
How much is like a normal?
I don't
Like
know.
I'm not inactive
Are
for a
you
5-foot elf.
are you like a bigger gal? Are you know?
No, I work out in the fields at the farm and
Okay, so you're buffed as hell, like just heavy,
not
like
that
muscle
buff.
mass. Whoa.
No, it's
I'm kidding. All right, she probably weighs all of maybe 90 to 100
I'm thinking like
pounds.
90 to 100 pounds. Yeah.
I'll put 95. We'll go in between.
All right. So a 10 will actually suffice on that, and it's a good thing that you were assisting because Catbad is feeling kind of weakened right now. You know,
Yeah.
he's more interested in like clawing at the rope and toying with it than grabbing a hold of it.
You can totally chew on the rope later.
It's that stupid snake bite.
Yeah, stupid snacks. Okay, Vasadi, make me a perception roll in the tower, please. And you've got your. Oh wait, you don't need light.
I have my wayfinder.
And low light vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see everything.
That's supposed to be in the tower.
Oh fudge! Here, I'll redo it. That's I'm the blonde. It's fine. I see nothing.
Man, Chad. It's too bad that 30 would have been nice, huh?
Right.
Sure would have been nice.
But I roll like a 1.
Person who doesn't roll in tower when they clearly should roll in tower. Sorry. A little something stuck in my throat.
You guys don't often let me do stuff. Leave me alone.
Well, that's because you keep rolling outside the tower.
As they lower you down, you peer through the darkness. You got your little light there. You see the bottom. There's like a couple like rodent bones down there. The well is dry. It ends at the bottom. There's really nothing exciting about it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
like
I mean, thank you for confirming my theory. We will reel her back up.
This is going to be much harder, Catbad. So
Yeah.
Don't forget to add a +2. That's a much
that'll
better
work.
roll. Yeah.
All right, you easily heft her back up out of the well. Savanta and Hylia, you guys were up searching around where the hellhounds were.
Indeed so. So
Okay.
Savanta's just looking around, and presumably Hylia is gonna, second set of eyes.
Okay. So this would appear to be oops. Gotta close some windows out here. More servant quarters. However, in this, you see a pair of skeletons lying on the ground. Their bones are mostly decayed. As a matter of fact, if you touch them, they're so brittle they'll probably turn to dust. The two are lying on the ground face down. It looks like they were holding hands when they were dispatched. And you see one of them, the back of the skull has a chunk smashed out of it. The third skeleton lies nearby in the corner of the room, positioned almost as if, and it's a smaller skeleton, positioned as if it was probably about a teenage child, huddling in the corner, its arms appearing to kind of have been wrapped around its knees, but the bones have, since kind of collapsed from that position. But it appeared was huddling in the corner when it was dispatched. As you guys enter into the room, you have there's a feeling that overcomes you of just evil. This is a very dark and evil place in this room, which is probably why the hellhounds, who knows how they got here or why they came to be, but it's very clear that this was a very nice and comfortable, cozy room for them with this lingering evil that just kind of resides in this room. And you, for a brief moment, hear more of the same kind of visions that you did when you first entered into this estate, of screams of coming from different parts of the house, and people like clambering over the walls, bashing the gate in as they're overrunning the compound and attacking and killing the servants, family members, etc. of this house.
So this is probably a family of servants that got killed, basically, like, hiding in their, living space.
Mm-hmm.
Seems the case. Sylvanta, like, noticing kind of the aura, like, is there anything she can check to see if, like, is this a lingering aura that will, like, summon more beings of this nature? Like, will other hellhounds, manifest themselves here?
So it's not so much that they would manifest there, but creature. It's kind of like how a cat seeks out the warmest spot to
Oh,
sit
they're
in.
drawn to it.
Yes.
And Sylvanta will kind of, she'll see, the two dead skeleton, the three skeletons in the room, like, you know, two of them holding hands, so the parents and presumably their child. And she'll be a little quiet for a while, and when Hylia walks in, whenever that is, Sylvanta will say that, you know, um, once we've done everything that we need to do here, we should bury these folk. We shouldn't just leave them out here like this.
Put them to rest, as it were.
Yes.
Elia, are you there?
Yep.
Oh, okay. She was talking to you.
Sorry, I thought that was just like a general group statement, so I didn't want to like jump in and answer. But yes, I'm with you. Oh.
Do you see anything else in the room beyond, you know, what is here already?
Now, it looks like the Hellhounds have captured various and sundry different prey and have dragged it here to, you know, dine. Was their den.
And so, and we don't like. There's nothing that they, you know, no possessions remaining on the beings and stuff like that.
No.
Nothing of significance. It looks like okay, yeah. So in that case, Sylvanta will propose that we move on.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The only other thing that I think we need to search before we leave this area and move into the house proper is this this domed building.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh right, because I keep thinking that's a tree, but then I realize it is a structure.
Right.
Catbad, what are you rolling?
Appropriate ritual for burying people who's died a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Saying the words, you know.
Saying the words, all that good stuff.
Eat it as Tommy Day. And then you whack your head. Forward.
Crunch.
Tommy Day, that's right. Yeah. Okay. You're asking about the domed structure.
Yeah.
So, with your knowledge of ancient Osirian culture and whatnot, actually, someone has society or something like that, right? Like
I do.
Your study was of language.
Yep.
You have society as well?
I have society as well.
Okay.
I don't specifically have like Osirian society lore, I don't think.
What is your bonus on that?
Society is +10. I'm pretty darn good at it.
Yeah. I'll give this to you as a freebie. So the building itself is pretty obvious. It's some type of a granary. What is unusual is that typically residents, and especially Osirian residences, did not have their own granaries. But these people do have their own, which is an indication not only of wealth, but it's also an indication of this family's ability to procure food, or particularly grain. It's you don't really think of that as being. It's like, well, so what? If you think about in ancient Egyptian times, you know, to have an individual residence have their own granary, you can see how that's kind of a, you know, this is a person who's got the Lamborghini parked in the driveway.
Right. It's a flex.
They're brewing a lot of beer.
Yeah. So that is what is significant about this. As far as what is inside it, you open it up, and obviously, you know, there's not a pile of grain, but there is a like mesh of just kind of rotted material and stuff. As you throw it open, a swarm of sportle boar comes flying out of this.
Swarm of what?
Sportle boar.
I don't know what sportle boar
are. Let's see if I can find a picture of one. They're nasty. They're basically like ticks. Kind of look like
Okay.
ticks. Um,
Okay.
seeing if there's a picture of one.
I mean, we'll go with like ticks with wings. You know. Okay.
Here it is.
Okay. Oh, that's
It is.
interesting. Like it's kind of like plum shaped.
Yeah,
Plum
yeah.
tick.
So, anyways, these things like come scattering out, and there's a corpse of some type of animal that had been lying on the ground there that they had been feeding on. That's odd. Obviously, pings here because there shouldn't be a fresh, corpse or anything.
Right. Like how did it get in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Isn't that kind of
Okay.
weird? Isn't that strange?
So
Chat, isn't that strange?
I'm going to search the room trying to figure out how it got in.
Don't let them things bite you.
Make me.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll assume we'll stamp on them.
There's a lot of them. Like, you do want to be careful. These guys can actually organize swarm, and they can be quite deadly.
All right. Well, okay. So let's deal with those. A orgy of stomping and mashing and smashing.
Brandish the shield.
Yeah.
Is
See
that
if
what
the shield can scare them off.
That thing's got to work for us at some point.
I mean, one of these days it'll pay off, and we'll be super, super glad. Today might be that day.
Yeah, no, they resist the shield.
They're like, no, fuck you.
As long as you don't go in there and start getting all crazy, they should leave you alone.
Okay.
Um,
Can I search the room visually from the doorway or
yes,
whatever?
yeah, and that's kind
Okay.
of what I'm suggesting.
Okay.
So make me a perception roll in the tower. Oh, I'm
Will
sorry.
do.
You don't need to search. Well, okay. What are you looking for, or what are you wanting to accomplish? Like, how did this thing get in there, right?
Yeah, I'm using perception to try and determine how this thing got in the room.
Okay. But
So,
make that roll in the tower.
yeah.
Okay. You don't know. Like, other
Okay.
than the obvious of, opening the stone enclosure that you guys have opened to peer in.
Okay. Catbad, as to your statement, we do have someone who has a burning hands handy.
We probably don't need to use it, but it's certainly something to think of if these things start acting more snacky.
Because I'm curious. Like,
They
there's
start getting the munchies.
how big is this critter? This dead animal, Thad? Like bread box, dog sized, cow sized. Like what's the?
Like large dog or small sheep, and you're not quite sure. Well, you can make me a medicine roll if you want.
Okay. All right. Well, I do have medicine. I will make a medicine roll. Okay.
Yeah, you're not sure. It's been devoured so much that you're not quite sure what this thing was.
Okay.
Actually,
Vasadi.
so that's I had you roll the incorrect skill though. That would have been to determine the method of death. The method of death is undetermined.
Okay.
Post-mortem, they have been this thing has been like chewed up to death. If someone
Pretty
wants to
picked
make
over.
if someone wants to make a nature roll, you could try to identify what.
I'll do
I was
that.
going to ask Vasadi if she can do anything regarding like the swarm of bitey bugs. Like, can you communicate with them to convince them to leave? Or can you cast Burning Hands to just kind of like torch them?
Well, if I cast Burning Hands here, I can't do it again until tomorrow.
Okay, so can you communicate with said critters to maybe urge them to just hit the road? Seek better, better accommodations elsewhere.
Make better life choices.
Huh. Um,
Yep. Speak with animal or communicate with animal.
wild empathy. That's all I got.
What does that do again?
Connection to creatures of natural world allows you to communicate on a rudimentary level. Use diplomacy to make an impression on animals and to make very simple requests.
Certainly try.
So I'm actually first. I'm gonna drag like the corpses of the dogs into this room here.
Oh, good thinking.
Okay.
You're going to use the corpses of the dogs as bait.
Yeah, just tell them fresher food. So where's my diplomacy skills? Diplomacy
That's pretty brilliant.
is not great. 13. And I'll
Okay.
just like simple like fresh food that way to them.
Okay.
If they'll listen.
So you see them kind of regroup together, and you actually see them scurry off towards where you pulled the two animal corpses there. And yeah, give yourself a character point.
That was good thinking.
Sam, give yourself a character point for your strategy earlier too.
Woohoo! Back up to 2, baby.
Oh, that's the hero points. Okay.
Yeah, hero points. I still need to get out of Star Wars mode.
Sorry.
I mean, like, why would you want to get out of that mode anyway?
Right?
It's a good mode.
I know. Okay. Yeah, so it's a mystery as to why this corpse is here.
Okay, so now that most of the bitey bugs have kind of piked off,
Mm-hmm.
I will, search the interior of the room more thoroughly now from inside the room. I'm looking for like a tunnel or a secret door or a hole in the roof or something to that effect.
While he does that, can I do a nature to see if I can recognize the animal through the bones?
Yeah.
And what's left?
Oh yeah, and you might want to check to see like if its neck was broken or if it was,
That would have been your medicine roll, and the corpse is like severely devoured.
Okay.
That's a pretty damn good roll, Vasadi.
For once. Yay.
So the corpse has been devoured so significantly that you can't quite tell exactly what it was, but you think it was some type of like large dog, but like an actual canine, not the hellhound. Yeah.
Right.
Is there like a collar or anything left with it? Like, could this have belonged to the family that the hellhound ate?
No, because so the hellhounds didn't eat the skeletal remains in that room. Those were the skeletal remains of some servants.
Okay.
The bones and stuff that are in the den of the hellhounds is more animal.
Okay.
Like animal prey. Does look like one of the sets of bones in that room may have been like a small child, like a toddler. And that's like more recent, like within the last year or two. So inside this room, so whatever creature that was there, like a dog, and no, there's no like collar or anything like that. And Sam, no traps, no hidden doors, nothing like that.
Okay. All right. So, based on that assumption, I must assume that someone threw that unfortunate creature into this room. So, someone or something of at least a basic level of malevolent intelligence is still dwelling within this building. Which
be
leads me
careful.
to my next question for the group. Facing the west wall, there are 3 doors before us. Which of the 3 doors would you like to go through to investigate the house proper?
Should we go start with the open servants entrance first? Because that's what this one back here is, right? You said a servants
Yeah, it's
and that it was open.
well, so this is like a pantry, and yeah, it looks like that would be the entrance into the house from the pantry.
Like a kitchen or something, maybe.
Okay. So that's entrance 1. Entrance 2 is immediately below it, and then there is an entrance 3 way down by where we came in. Right. So, 1, 2, or 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what's open? So
All right. So
that's
I
my
also
vote.
think that entrance 1 is probably the way to go.
Is
Excuse me.
is that this one?
Yes, that is entrance 1.
Okay, so you say 1.
I'll go with 1.
Okay,
All right.
one more vote.
Follow their lead.
Okay.
All right, so 1 it is. All right, with that, we will end today's session.
Excellent.
Entering into the house with, is there someone something living inside that house? We'll find out next week.
Done.
We shall see.
All right, I'm going to put you guys on mute, say goodbye to chat. I'll be back with you in a second.
All right.
Bye, Chad.
Chat. This brings the conclusion of episode 15 of Pathfinder 2 Sunday Fun Day. We will be here next week as these guys enter into the house to see what death and destruction. Yeah, is there something living in there? I don't know. We'll find out next week, right? Thank you all for joining, and enjoy the game if you guys are going to watch it later on. And peace out, Trout. Love you guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.